In this video, we're going to take a look at having your students make a formative assessment using Quizizz. So what I'm going to do is sign into the student dashboard and show you what making a quiz looks like from the student point of view. The first thing that we have to do is we have to go to Quizizz.com and we have to sign in using our Quizizz account. Alright, so we are on my student dashboard. So this is me signed in as a student. Here's student Geis, and it gives us an option to join, which if we had a 6-digit code, we could. And these are two of the quizzes that we recently joined. And up here it says that we can create a quiz, so we're going to go ahead and do that. We'll hit that button, wait for it to pop up, and we could just say student quiz, and I just put test after it so I know to delete it later. They can add an image, and our language is English, and we're going to hit create a quiz. From here, the dashboard looks a lot like, exactly like the teacher side of creating a Quizizz quiz. We can create a new question, or we can create an existing question. So we'll go through each one of these, starting with the new question. Alright, so question number 1, we could write it here. What is 2 plus 2? There's our question. If we wanted to, we could put an image here. If there's going to be more than one correct answer, we can go up here and select multi-select. So if you said which of the following equals 4, and down here we put 2 plus 2 or 3 plus 1 or 4 plus 0, the students can check all these as the right answer. Alright, so that's a neat feature. You could also add an image that asks your question if you want to do that. Down here are our options. So if we say 1, 2, 3, and 4, we're going to check the correct answer as being the last answer. If you want to add more options, you can. If you want to take away options, you can. And if you want to add pictures as your answers, you could also do that. Alright. Tagging standards, that's more on the teacher side of things, so the students won't probably use that. And down here, we would put how long, or they would put how long they want each student to do it. And I would encourage you to tell your students to make it longer than anyone would actually need for this. Just so that they're not making something 5 seconds that's going to take like 15. The point is for the students to try it and get it correct. So let's just say 60 seconds here, which is a little more than enough time, and then hit save. Alright, so here's our first question. Our second question, if we go up to finding an existing question, let's just say logos. Alright, so we go ahead and we type in logos, and we come down here and we find a quiz that we're interested in. This is already established quiz. Alright, and say we want to make a quiz on logos. Here's a question, name this brand. Well, I like Starbucks coffee, so therefore I want that one in there. And we could do this for a lot. We can put a whole bunch of different brand names in there and see if they know what they are. So I just added 2 questions there from already existing quizzes, and you can see them in there. So right now I have a 3-person quiz. Finally, when we are done making this quiz, the students can hit finish the quiz. Alright, and from here you would have to select a grade range. I'm just going to put 9th. Choose relevant subjects. Let's just say math. Select topics. We could just do early math there. I'm going to delete this so it would be out of the system anyway. And then after that we just hit save quiz. From there it takes us back to the home screen. Alright, and you can see them there. And we can now find our own quiz. We can find our own quiz by going to View Activity, And then these are all the ones that you're playing currently. These are the ones that we created, so we could go there. Here is our student quiz that we just made. We can click on that. All right, you could play your own quiz, or you could come up here, you could edit the quiz, but we're going to share it. And the way that you do that is by grabbing this link. So if teachers would like to take a look at all these quizzes, or if teachers want to make one big quiz out of the questions that the students have made, they can go here, hit edit, and they can add to each quiz, or they could take those quiz questions and just put it into their new quiz. Alright, so this video basically just showed you the student end of making a quiz and what it looks like back there making a quiz and how to share it, and how teachers can use student quizzes to make another quiz maybe for the whole class to check for understanding.